I was playing through Telltale's Game of Thrones on my phone when it hit me. This is a full console game in my pocket. That got me thinking, how far away are our phones from consoles anyway? After 9 years of tech evolution, the iPhone 6 Plus can actually hang with the Xbox 360 while using orders of magnitude less power. On paper, the 360 has the advantage, but it's closer than it seems thanks to the older PowerPC CPU design and DirectX 9 era graphics. Bring the iPad Air 2 in the picture and you'll see it has the same amount of cores, quadruple the memory, and a beefy GPU that can outperform the Xenos inside the Xbox. Of course, specs are one thing, but there's no substitute for actual gameplay. To make things a bit more fair, we're going to connect the iPhone to a TV using the Lightning to HDMI adapter and use the Moga Rebel controller to get some actual physical controls. iOS has supported controllers since iOS 7, and they make a big difference for games like first-person shooters. So let's play a few games and see if you guys can figure out which ones are from the iPhone and which are running on the Xbox.
Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King in the North!
Alright, so do you have your guesses? Well, the answer is, actually all of the games are running on the iPhone. Now, if that tripped you up, you're not the only one, as the line between console and mobile gaming has definitely been blurring lately. Telltale's Game of Thrones is essentially the same game on both the iPhone and Xbox, so it's a good comparison between the pair. If you pixel peep, you'll notice some subtle upgrades like higher res textures and smoother anti-aliasing on the 360, but it really isn't a huge difference. Move over to the original BioShock and you'll notice a bigger change, although again you're getting an actual port, not a watered down version of the game. The biggest concession here is a much lower resolution, which while it makes sense on a smaller screen, is still disappointing along with the pared down graphics options. Arguably more important than the hardware differences is that developers have had nearly 10 years to optimize games for the Xbox, whereas there's a new iPhone every year. That's where Metal comes in. Like Mantle, GL Next, and DirectX 12, Apple has Metal, which is a lower level API to let developers really dig into the A7 and A8 to get more performance. The best example of this is Epic Zen Garden, a graphics demo with Unreal Engine 4 that looks great period, not even considering that this is running on a phone. Modern Combat 5 also takes advantage of Metal, and while it's not quite as nice looking, it's still a decent step forward for mobile gaming. The iPhone might not quite be able to match a console like the 360, but it is very, very close. If things keep moving at this rate, the Xbox One and PS4 better watch out.